decision. It's one of those things. And again, I apologize. It's just.
Listen, I've been there.
Move on
I was there a month and a half ago.
Yeah, I know you were. I know you were.
You think it's, it sucks.
Joe Farina.
Yep. I love a good rematch.
Yes, so tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, so they fought in Portland, Maine the last time, which is where Casey Streeter is. And it was a tight fight, and he won a majority decision. He being... Streeter, who's coming out now.
Okay. So Streeter won their last match.
Yep. In Portland, Maine. So there's, people who think a certain way about being the hometown guy.
Right.
To Streeter's credit, he said, all right, that's how you think it went. Let's go to your backyard. Farina's from South Boston. He lives 6 minutes away, right? Let's go to your backyard and do it there, too. See if the results are the same or different, right? So
nice. Good for Casey.
Again, guys who are willing to take challenging fights. They didn't have to fight each other.
Right. I love that spirit.
Yep.
Good for him. Couple of tattoos, I see.
Yep.
Let's see, we're looking at, looks like the same record, 12-2, 12-2.
Streeter has two draws on his record, so 2 more fights. But yes, very similar.
All right. I see Mannix now. Sorry.
Excited for this one. I love a good rematch because they've been there before. They've done the rounds before.
Here come the boos.
I'd imagine it was the opposite in Portland. This is great.
50 pounds. His best record. 4 victories, 2 defeats, 2 draws, with 5 wins by way of knockout. Coming to us from Portland, Maine, please welcome the USA Super Welterweight Champion, Casey Farina.
And the boos ran down. I gotta say, I really like that Casey wanted this fight. That he said, okay, I'll come to your backyard. Exactly. I have nothing but respect for that.
It's amazing.
Really love that. Good for him.
It's mutual respect, too, to be like, you came to my house and you put your record on the line and you did all that good stuff. Why wouldn't I do the same thing? I owe it to you, We owe it to each other.
Boo birds.
Yes. You know you're in Boston when the boo birds are coming out.
Love that. All right, here we go.
Southpaw Farina.
Yep, Southpaw Farina.
Early step on the foot.
Gotta love the Boston crowd.
Yep, seriously. Yep, there we go.
Go back to Maine.
Love that. I hope that gets said 2,000 more times. That's incredible.
I love Boston fans.
Really good action to start. Orthodox southpaw is always fun to watch. Horrible to do, though. I hate fighting lefties.
What I like about this one is it's not awkward.
Yep.
Like a lot of times it's ugly. You get an orthodox and a southpaw, and it just doesn't flow well. And this is flowing really nice. There's no real feeling out process, and not in a bad way. It's just they're
Well, they did the feeling out, right? They already had the rounds together.
You know, that's a great point. We're looking at round 11.
Yeah, seriously.
Good respect.
Yep. Nice counter hook.
Yeah, that was and I liked Streeter's straight right hand down the middle.
It's good action right now. I get a feeling we're going to find another fight that's impossible to score.
Yep, yeah, I think you're right.
It's looking like that right now.
Great. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, seriously. We're just going to both be dead wrong again at the end.
Yeah, I like being dead wrong.
Yeah.
Nice head movement from Streeter.
Nice lead uppercut.
Now, who is keeping it close? Meaning their real estate. They're fighting very close to each other. Is it Farina that's forcing it to be toe-to-toe?
It's hard to say because I think at moments it's Farina, and then Streeter comes back and says, no, I think I'm going to be the presser right here. And then they're really battling for the center of the ring and who's going to own it. And if you think back to the Orta fight 2 seconds ago, Orta Molina, the person in the center has a better chance in a decision. So it's smart for them to say, hey, kudos to the coaches because these guys don't watch the fights before them. But the coaches poke their heads out. Kudos to them to say, hey, the guy in the center of the ring got the decision. You got to get your ass in the center.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I just hate that. That's it's good. I like Farina's got some nice rolling head movement. I like a good southpaw. Aggressive for a southpaw.
Yeah.
Southpaws usually they're a little bit more laid back and more counter puncher. So it's interesting to see one so aggressive.
Yep.
Again, another quick round and another almost impossible round to score.
Yeah, seriously. Both of these guys are represented by great coaches. Farina has Matt Ryan and Mark DeLuca in the corner. Streeter fights out of Portland Boxing, Bobby Russo in the corner there. So very, very educational in the way that they fight. It's not just go in there, bite down, and rip as hard as you can. So they're both getting what I'd imagine to be incredible instruction in between rounds.
Yeah, it's really, I remember talking with Ed Lavache over at Boston Boxing, the best, the absolute best. We were talking about just corners, and he was like, usually it's the team with the better corner usually comes out ahead of things. I'm simplifying it just because they're about to start round 2, but Ed, it was an incredible conversation, an incredible lesson I got from him just about the adjustments made in the corner are huge.
Especially, I shouldn't even say especially, whether it's a 10-rounder where you're constantly making adjustments or you lost round 1 in an amateur fight and you have 4 minutes to go get it back, you need your corner needs to be spot on.
Yeah.
And it's, you corner, I've cornered 3-4 fights before, like you've cornered dozens and hundreds and thousands probably at this point. It's risky for you to tell someone the wrong thing.
It's super risky. And you
it's
feel
risky for you
when
to
you
say,
tell
hey,
the wrong thing, I've told the wrong thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It sucks. It just sucks.
Going back to my pro debut when I got knocked out, I remember that, he caught him. I remember on the way home, Matt and Mark were more upset than I was. And they were like, we're more upset because our job is to deliver you home safe and to put you in the best position to be successful, and we didn't do that. And I'm like, guys, it's not just on you to do that, right? But you were talking earlier about getting up at 5 a.m. to hold mitts and train these people. It's you're committed to them just as much as they're committed to themselves.
So far, Farina not capitalizing on that momentum shift of where he landed that beautiful punch.
Big shot,
But Streeter, it was just seemed like a momentary thing. Streeter seems fine. But I do see Streeter's left ear looks super red from here.
Might be all that head work, like headbutting.
Or But definitely that's interesting. I don't know if it came from a punch, from that southpaw lead hook.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's starting to red up for sure.
And maybe that's what hit and sort of broke that equilibrium momentarily, because that's starting to look super red. He switched. Now he's back.
Yep. Just another great stylistic matchup.
Yeah.
Streeter's more high guard, not super. Not that he's not mobile, but less mobile. Farina's a little bit more open in his defense, but his head movement is insane. It's all over the place, switching stances.
Now, is Streeter usually more mobile?
No, I don't think. I've only seen him fight like some short clips of him, and I'm not saying he's definitely mobile, but in the two, Farina is a little bit more. His head movement's a little bit more consistent.
What I'm wondering is if Streeter is less mobile so that he can stay in the center.
Potentially, yeah.
So if normally he's...
You got to take it from me type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's purposefully not being as footwork heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes when you're super mobile with your defense, you end up taking an outstep to the left, and then your back naturally has to be against the ropes, just the way it goes.
No, I would say, I think the first round I would have given to Streeter, and in this round, I give it to Farina.
Yep, I'd agree with that. Again, if it was 2 rounds to none either way, or the opposite, I don't know what to tell you. Like that could very well be the case.
I'm going to say it's definitely the case.
Yeah.
And I am not wrong.
Yeah, this is a tough one to score.
Farina up before the bell. I always think that sends a message.
Yeah, for sure.
But the disposition doesn't go with it. Like he wasn't up and bouncing. Like, let's do this. He was just standing. So it's it's a wash. But Streeter pressing the work.
Yeah, throwing 4 or 5 jabs at a time.
Yeah, Streeter's picking it up in the third.
Yep. Yeah,
so
for sure.
That tells me that he got hit again.
Yep.
Either tells me he sees something or he senses something.
Yeah, that there was some instruction in between that to capitalize on something. Nice body shot.
Either the corner saw something or Streeter sees something or something is sensed because he's
in the moment. Yep.
He's a little busier, a little faster.
See, I love that. If you watch when he's standing, he kind of just like pumps his hands. Like he's very active with his hands, and I think that gives the opposition a lot to think about.
I love an active guard.
Yeah.
Like those hands just keep moving. It's an active guard. You've got no real time to take tone. Remember, it's an old Top Gun thing where you get that the target gets locked.
Oh, loopy punches there. Nice triple, quadruple jab, 4 jabs.
It's starting to look to me that Farina's is getting a little tired as he starts kicking the crap out of Streeter. You know what? Never mind what I said. But it started to look to me like he was a little tired.
But Farina's doing a great job of of winning the position battle. In that when Streeter comes to take the center, you watch Farina will make a progressive move like that. No, it's my center, right? Or he'll do it with his feet.
Yeah.
I think he's really focused on winning the center of the ring.
Interesting. It can't be because the 2 judges saw the guy in the center winning.
I don't know that it's directly in that. It might just be that DeLuca and their team want him to be in the center because he's more successful in the center, right?
Okay. That makes sense to me.
It does seem as though Farina might be the more powerful puncher between the two, and
it does seem that way.
Streeter's a little bit busier of a puncher.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
I don't know that Streeter has landed a big punch yet, so I don't really know that to be the truth for sure. But Farina's landing those nice.
Farina's definitely landing the stronger punches, the more solid punches, and he seems stronger. You're right. And I like that little matador movement by Streeter.
His jab is nonstop. take your stool home.
Take your stool home.
I love it. I think that might have been a Farina round.
Again.
I don't know.
I have no idea. Round to score. No idea. No idea.
Ice all over the ring.
Oh, great. Get it out of there. It's like an infamous MMA moment where ice in the something at the UFC.
Yep.
It's always on these top 10 lists of things.
It's still coming out.
Fantastic. If you guys Google ice things, see what comes up. And now Streeter up first.
Yep.
And coming forward.
Yeah. Wants to fight.
If you're a fighter and you're gonna get off your stool first, you send that message and start walking towards the center of the ring.
DeLuca getting the ice out of the ring.
Well done.
So efficiently. Right back to the action.
Yep,
I mean, these
right
guys
back to
don't
the
take
action.
A break. Wow.
Yeah, to your point again, Rico. Farina is landing the harder, stronger punches, and Streeter's busier.
Yep.
Now, that's going to come to the judges. How do you score that?
Power punch is more valuable. Is
and that's
volume more valuable?
And that's the judge's purview.
Yep.
The judge will make that decision.
And it could be different from judge to judge, right? What we saw in the last one.
Yeah. What do you prefer?
Yeah, exactly. Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the busier fighter shows me that they're more willing to take risks. They throw more punches, mean their defense is out. And they're more fit, more active. I personally like the busier puncher. But I can understand why somebody else would say power punches have to be more precise to land cleanly and the whole thing, and they do more damage. And I get it. Like, it's hard.
I'm in the same camp. I like the busier fighter, but I totally get why the someone would like the power puncher better.
Yeah. I mean, you look at, and obviously his power is just invincible power, but Deontay Wilder is not that great of a boxer, right? And that's not to be disrespectful. He's just not a super skill like some of these other guys. But he had such invincible power that he would lose points on the card all day long, lose rounds, and then just put you to sleep. And just
Teddy Atlas would call it the great eraser.
Yeah,
that he would just erase all those bad rounds with just that big right hand.
And an equalizer in that, too. You can just lose 4 rounds in a row, and then at any moment in time, like we were waiting with bated breath on the Cassius Chaney fight. He was losing round after round, and then, but still you're like, oh man, what if it happens? It could still happen.
This is another Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Yep. Excellent round.
This will have the highest punch count in recent memory for sure.
And the pace hasn't really slowed.
No, not at all. Boston fans are electric.
Yeah, for you guys at home that can't hear the crowd, just Boston fans are the best.
Oh, nice left hook. He caught him with that.
Yep, he caught him with that left hook.
Streeter with a great lead left hook there. Farina doesn't seem too wobbled.
No.
Lead right hand.
Nice straight right hand. No, again, I give that round to Streeter.
I think so too.
All right, going into round 5. Yeah, I give that round to Streeter.
I agree.
I'm very glad I'm not a judge.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, the other thing too is I definitely have my preference and biases of styles and things I like to see. So it's always been hard for me to score fights. There are some where I find it obvious like that last fight,
Yeah.
to me was obvious. You know, again, with all due respect to Orta, I don't mean nothing against you. I just think it just didn't go that way. And again, Streeter up before the bell.
Yep.
And you could see Farina his body starting to turn red a bit. Just where the accumulation of punches is starting to appear on the body. Not so much taking anything out of Farina yet, but definitely making a mark.
There's so many punches in this fight. Sheer volume.
Nice right hand. Nice work of the jab. So far, up until round 5, it has been more Streeter than Farina. I mean, right now, Farina doing some good body work. Then it stops, and Streeter will take over.
Both guys, just incredible level of fitness. I mean, the activity has not slowed down.
No.
From either side in 5 rounds.
And it looks as if Streeter's doing that sort of Lomachenko move of pulling down that lead glove, which I always think is so smart.
I love it. Nice lead uppercut. Good exchange.
Yeah, good exchange. Good overhand, a little right from Farina. And again, and because Farina's so strong, you know,
it thuds him a little bit.
Yeah, he can take Streeter can land like, let's say, like 5 to 7 punches, and then Farina comes in with that one big punch, and he changes things. And I like Farina's now doing some really good work. I like, you know, he's getting physical, he's pushing the head down. Nice.
That lead hook is landing.
Yep, that lead hook is landing. But I don't see Streeter holding the left hand low. So it's interesting how it's getting in.
Well, it's because, at least in my opinion, Streeter's throwing 5-6 jabs at a time. Naturally, it's going to be out more than it's in, right? Like, and to Farina's credit, he's doing a great job of picking the timing on that 3rd or 4th jab, not the first one, but. This is a war.
Yeah. This is, you know, again, Rico and I will just start. We just watch, and it's just because
we're supposed to be talking to you guys at home, but we're not.
It is just, it's one of those fights. It's just a good fight. You can't help but just watch.
Oh yeah, nice count.
The momentum shifts. One guy takes over, then the other guy takes over. It's just one of those fights. Every fight tonight has been one of those fights, and in different categories.
100%.
This one's got such a great volume and output.
Will Ayala from our gym, from Nolan Brothers.
6 coming up.
He's a lunatic.
He's a lunatic.
He's a good little fighter, trains hard. He's also so good and so skilled when it comes to printing. If you need your trunks done, hit up Will.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, he's amazing. He gets it done in short time, makes it look great. He's a special guy to have in our corner and on our team for our pros and for everybody, really.
There you go, guys. If you're looking to get some trunks done or anything printed,
he's awesome.
See Will. You can get in touch with him via Nolan Brothers. And again, Streeter up before the bell.
Yeah, he's fit right now. This fight is awesome.
Yeah, it's a really good
really
fight. I apologize for the sort of silences here and there, but I'm just watching. Nice, very nice. And again, I like how Streeter uses that lead hand. I like the pop, 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 and I like how he pulls down the lead glove of Farina. Nice right hand, and then boom, Farina comes in with this big left hand. And it just, changes the pace, changes
really
the momentum.
It just stiffs
it's crazy.
Yep.
Usually I try and watch fights to create drills out of.
Yeah.
So I see there's a couple of things in here that I'm bringing back to my gym, where for drill work, like I like what Streeter's doing with the lead hand and pulling down that glove. I think it's very smart, and you can create drills from that. And again, that it's just that pop. No knockdown. Or is it a knockdown?
Slip.
Calling time. Interesting.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, he's saying he pushed him down. What does they do? Why? Let the action go on. And no wiping of the gloves again.
Again.
Nuts.
Again, Boston fans for you guys that know the kids.
So good.
It's just, I love Boston. Nice uppercut from Streeter.
And then the hook counter right back. It's like...
it's, just when you
so
think
good.
You want to compliment one guy and the other guy does something great at back. Love
nice
the Boston
shot.
fans.
Yep. Body work. God, this is amazing.
You got Farina working the body, Streeter working upstairs. And again, very hard to score. Nice inside work. And I like, so at the end of that, with Farina sticking to him, right? So making it difficult.
Yep,
making him uncomfortable, making it difficult. Really good, again, good round. This is one of those fights, too, as we head into round 7, that we're sort of in the same place that we were last time. In that, and for this, let's say it ends here. I would say, if I don't know who wins. In my mind, I have someone I think is winning, but if the same thing happens at 2 judges to 1 of the other guy I didn't think is winning, I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, I could see that.
Exactly. That was the point I was going to make, is that I think we can all say who we believe in our opinion is winning, but if any of the 3 possible outcomes happens right now, if it stopped right now and they gave you any of the 3 possible outcomes, Farina win, Streeter win, or draw, I would be like, okay, that makes
same.
sense.
I'd be like, I could see, I could absolutely see that, and fine.
Kudos to these guys for being willing to take this fight, Matt and Mark for putting, and Nolan Brothers Promotion for putting it on, because this is what you want to see, right? Like, this is exactly it.
Yeah, these are the fights you want to see.
100%.
There hasn't been one boring fight. There hasn't been one bad fight. Everything has been, it's just unbelievable how good everything has been.
Will there be a turning of the tides as far as who's in better shape at any point? Looks like Streeter's maybe a little bit sharper right now, but every time I say that, Farina lands a bomb.
That's the thing. I think Streeter is in better shape, and I think he's sharper.
Yeah.
However, Farina won't stop.
Yeah,
he just keeps, like, all of a sudden, he just won't stop. Like, I don't like Farina just took a shot.
Yeah.
I don't like, there's something in his demeanor that seems tired, or I'm not like right there.
It's almost like
he's tired, but
like
he's not. But he's not working like he's tired.
Yep.
Like he just keeps coming back.
Something's happening over there. Someone's down. An issue with the fan. Maybe somebody hit their head or something. It's hard not to focus on that. There's a great fight in the middle of in the ring right now, but.
And for those at home, it's not the guy yelling things.
Yeah.
So we do have that. Streeter pounding away. They're in a nice little clinch. So that was a type of clinch where they've made, and rightly so at this point, they've made that agreement.
Yeah.
They're in that certain clinch,
spot,
and they're like, yeah, we'll hang out here for a minute. And again, Streeter, faster hands. I like that little post and a punch. So Streeter's putting in some good work, but Farina is something else. He just keeps coming. He's like that, Mike Myers, Jason.
Yeah.
Nonstop coming forward. He just keeps coming. Now, that's a round I could definitely say, for the first time in a couple of rounds, I can say I would rather be Streeter in that moment.
Yeah, I think the speed is not slowing down from Streeter at all, which is incredibly impressive.
I see what you did there. Speeder?
Speeder.
I see that. Yeah, another good round. And again, another good fight. All right. Round 8. And round 8, these are the rounds now. Round 8, round 9, round 10.
Exactly.
These are the rounds.
Are the ones. And there's a level of recency bias too, right? So it's hard for me to remember round 1 in round 8, but that's the reason why they pass on the scores at the end of every round, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
God,
good tie-up.
It's like hoop sparring. They're just, you put the hoop around two people's legs and just let them kill each other. It's like,
oof.
Oh, nice hook.
Nice straight right hand from Streeter. And I like Streeter doing some distracting things with the lead hand, but then using the rear hand. Again, this is a really good fight for a film study on things to do with your lead hand against the southpaw. Nice straight left hand from the southpaw. Now we have a momentum shift.
Yep.
But if this goes as it's been going, there it is. All of a sudden, Farina's just going to land this mega shot.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Streeter will, will back off, or just something's going to be different. Yeah. This is just how it's been going. Now it looks from here like Farina, his right eye looks black and blue from here. Now, do you see it, Rico? Am I sort of?
No, I think you're right. I'm trying to like zoom into it with my vision here, but I think you're right, and I think it makes sense, right? Because that jab has been on him the whole time, and that would be the spot for it, right?
Yep.
And sometimes people think a black and blue comes because you get hit one time. It's a compilation of 10,000 punches over and over again that give you that mouse under your eye.
Again, that lead hand. Whoa! No shit. Sorry for the language. No kidding. The corner stopped it. And I understand that. I absolutely understand that. Thank God this was the last fight.
I know, the rope just came out.
The rope just gave out. But I absolutely understand that. And Farina has every right to be upset. But,
wow.
I saw it was just...
Too much.
Streeter was just landing more of the shots. Farina was landing power shots. But there was something just, it wasn't enough. But nothing to be ashamed of. What a great, great fight. That could have gone, it could have kept going.
What a hell of a fight and a hell of a fighter, Casey Streeter. I mean, his volume